Good afternoon, guys, man. Welcome back to the channel. Behind the Blue Line Retired Man. Welcome back to another episode. Well, I'm sitting there looking at myself on the camera. I see that belly. Need to work on that. I'm cooking on the grill right now. That really looks like I'm working on it. But anyway, man, a lot of times you come across some things in police work where you're on the outside it just looks pretty simple, but there's more to it if you look into it, because you want to give the victim's family and the family 100% of what they pay you for. And on this certain occasion, we got a call in law enforcement terms, DOA, which means dead on arrival. I like to call it death investigation. That's what I like to call it. So there was a elderly woman in a town that I worked for. She was laying on her couch and supposedly passed away in her sleep. By all accounts, that's what it looked like. Me and several others plus the captain thought maybe, well, let's look into it a little bit more, But the chief, he's old ornery grouch. It's natural causes. So, and here you go. You got intuition. I don't claim to know more than the other person, but I got that intuition. But, he had to have it his way. So they had the funeral for the lady and everything. And about a year later, to add to this story, the next door neighbors, there were two dudes that were undesirables, that were bad for breaking in and stealing and doing all kind of stuff, just little petty stuff. But one of those undesirables happened to be in prison doing time for some other crime. He got to bragging. Yeah, I busted in on this lady and surprised her, and I had to choke her to death. Ha 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 ha. What do me and the captain and some of the other officers say to at least check it out. Chief reluctantly called the SBI. They come in, they exhumed the body, and sure enough, there was a crushed trachea and some asphyxiation. They should have done it to start with, but they never did. So they wired another person to go in and get these darn cats. Get this guy to start talking about it, and then lo and behold, he incriminated himself, and so he got charged with a homicide that was originally put out as natural causes. So there again, sometimes you got to take a step further and do it and check things out just to be on the safe side. So man, y'all like what you're seeing here? I know this is a short video. Hit like and subscribe. These cats aggravating me. Y'all have a good one.